Welcome to the grand final of Game On. Today we have the undefeated game designer Hannah Nicklin versus video gamer Emma Blackery, who lost in her first match but has just kept coming back since then. One of them is going home with the cheap plastic trophy, one of them isn't, and the only way to find out is to play the game, which is...
Order and Chaos.
This is a lovely game of strategy. It's pure strategy.
Really pure strategy.
Nothing else there. There's no luck involved in this other than who's going first, so let's see who that is.
All right, jeez. I will be Order.
That's what I would have chosen.
I know.
Yeah, you can tell.
Right. Okay.
So Emma's chosen Order. She has to make a line of 5 of any single colour. She can play whatever colour she wants, red or blue. She just has to get a line of 5 somewhere on the board. And that means Hannah is Chaos.
Which means that she has to stop Emma from winning. She has to try and fill the board up so that Emma hasn't succeeded in getting a line of 5 anywhere.
All right.
Emma's put her first piece there as blue. So what Hannah doesn't want to put is a red piece there, because that would mean that no matter what happens, you're always going to have a line of 2 blues or 2 reds in the next move.
Right, and it starts to get dangerous when you get runs of 3 and 4 that are clear on both sides.
Exactly. Once it's a run of 4, it's game over if it's clear on both sides.
As Chaos, as soon as you see 3 in a row with nothing on each end, you have to block that.
Yeah, it's a forced move.
Yeah, and even 2 in a row is getting dangerous.
You still start to go think ahead, yeah.
All right.
I know it's like my first actual move and everything, but I just was wondering if I could eliminate areas of the board by early plays.
Well, one way of doing that is to put an opposite colour right next to your opponent. Okay, well that's not too bad. It's a bit out of the action, but at least it's not diagonally next to.
So there is a possible run of 5 there, but is she... You're right, so you block that straight away. So if I were Emma, I would put one there, because I feel like that's going to start to open up some lines. And that's what she's done.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a complicated game to get your head around.
And you've got to remember that you can play both colours.
Yeah, it's not like one plays red and one plays blue like most games.
Yeah.
This is so much harder than I thought it would be. Now we've started playing, I'm starting to realise how hard it is.
Actually, I'm now thinking it's slightly harder to play as Order.
Yeah.
It was a big mistake I
See,
could
at
make, is
first-
accidentally build you something in red.
Yeah.
But I think it's negligible.
This is tough. This is tough.
I was going to say that Hannah has to play here, but there are so many possible lines, and if she plays there, she's starting to create a red one.
Yeah, it's tricky because obviously what blocks off one line can actually start creating another line.
Yeah.
It's a solid move.
I wonder if it's more advantageous to stick to like one colour.
No, it's
No, I
not,
think you
Stephen.
have to play
It's
both
not.
colours.
Oh, okay. Does that make a difference? Because now, presumably... No, Hannah doesn't have to block that yet, does she?
No, because even if Emma puts in the 4th blue in the middle there, she can easily block that off at the end.
Yeah,
so.
it's not dangerous because it's not open on both sides.
No. So all she has to do really is she can just do it now, block the right hand end of that run of what would be 4.
Or look somewhere else on the board entirely and try and shut down some lines that might appear later.
Yeah.
There's a lot at stake here. I mean, the trophy's engraved.
You're making it so much harder.
Yeah.
You certainly don't want to be blocking off the middle of that run of 4 yet, because there's just no point. Looking at it now, that would actually be quite a bad move, because you'd have quite a bit of pressure on those lines.
Yes.
That one there horizontally and that one there vertically.
Yeah.
So don't do those.
Don't do that.
No. You want
if you do that,
the other end.
Yeah. If you do that, you're leaving red lines open.
No. Ah!
No. And she's taking her hand off it now.
Okay.
That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. If Emma plays here, you've got an open-ended line of 3 that Hannah has to block, but there's also an open-ended line of 4 she's about to make.
Yeah, I think it might be forced now.
If Emma has spotted it.
It doesn't look... Well,
She's gone for that. So Hannah has to block that.
I have to block
Ooh, wait.
this.
She doesn't have a choice. This has to be Emma's victory. Because Hannah has to block that line of 3.
Yep.
And then Emma's got the line 4. It's over.
This is a significant moment.
This is terrifying.
That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over. I've got a trophy to give.
Oh, where should I put my...
Oh my god, I want a trophy.
Which, would you want it, the one, do you want
I don't care where you put it.
You sure?
You can put it wherever you like.
You can have it close to you, there you go. Well done.
I actually won something! Woo!
Congratulations, there you go. There is your cheap plastic
trophy!
Congratulations, Emma Blackery!
Yay!
You have won! Emma, well done. Thank you to Emma, thank you to Hannah, thank you to Stephen, thank you to Katie. All their YouTube channels and links are all in the descriptions on screen now. Go check out every single one of them, they all make amazing stuff. Thank you very much to our wonderful crew, to David BODYCOMBE over in the commentary booth over there. Thank you, David. And thank you for watching, we will see you next time. Good night. Talk, yeah.